morning. Welcome on in, Diggs. Good morning. Hey, Anton. There's a spook on my desk. As is tradition, he jumped up as soon as I put in Discord that I was gonna go live. He was like, oh, no, no, no. That's not gonna happen. I have to interrupt this. But he's very cute, so I don't just want to push him off. Do I? No, because sometimes a little kitty just wants some cuddles. Yes, she does. Oh, she loves kitty kisses. Thank you. It is such a cat thing. It's such a spook thing. He's deaf, but somehow he always knows as soon as I say that I'm going live. He's got a kitty intuition about him. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Alright, Mr. Pooples, I'm gonna put you in your bed. After a big cuddle. Oh, such a good boy. Right. There we go. He's in his bed. And he's straight back out again. Okay, I'm gonna try and play this game. Live. So, is it gonna pick up? Aha! Alright. This is a new game it released today. Looking at this, I think they might have given me a beta key, but that's fine. It was free, so you know I'm always grateful. Hopefully there's not too many bugs in this build, but I'm excited. It's like a little adventure game. I think we're an old witch in a wood. Once upon a time, there lived a hi spook, odd little witch in an odd little house. That's me. She spent most of her days tending to her odd little garden and resting in her odd little chair. On this day, however, her sleep was interrupted by an odd little noise. Bah! Who's there? Get up. It's a goat. Spook. Spook, no. No, he's trying to... This is loud. 2 seconds. There we go. Click or use F to interact. Okay, I can move around by clicking. This is a cute house. I would definitely build this on The Sims for a witch. You devil, how dare you wake a young lady from her beauty sleep? Blah! Shoo, get out of my house. Mindless beast, you're making a mess. With a swift kick in the rump, you boot the goat through the front door. Is that a foot? Oh, it is. She has little chicken feet. When did this place get so cluttered? I could have sworn I swept the hearth just yesterday. First things first, my old grimoire must be around here somewhere. First things first. Where's the grimoire? Is it over here? Interact. Oh, that must be it. Aha! Here it is. It's lighter than I recall. Your grimoire contains all of your craftable recipes. You can open it at any time by pressing H. Maybe this? Nice. Ending poultice. Forest herb and hag shrew. All my recipes are missing. That damnable creature has chewed up all the pages of my book. Hydrate? Alright, where's my water bottle? I actually have a water bottle this time. I don't know how full it is, but thank you, I will hydrate. Good morning, newbie. You're not work today? I have hydrated. It pains me. Spook! Can you not? I'm playing a new game. This isn't the time to interrupt, okay? I love you, but leave. Okay, you can sit up there, I guess. Fucking hell. Yeah. Where's my belt? I'll need it to carry my things if I'm to confront the beast. I must have left it in that trunk over there. Trunk over where? Where's the trunk? The little Pete's. Aha, this one. Braided belt. Skeever vine. Imp eye nut. Reedy twine. We don't need those yet. Oof, my poor back. How long was I napping for? A good dose of medicine ought to soothe these aching bones before I head outside. At least I still have the recipe for my mending poultice. Yeah, it was a shroom. And one of these. So do I go... Oh, I can just craft it in there. I need 2 of those. Okay, I'll open one over here. I have a 5-minute pause from work. Oh, good. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, cool. No. Ooh, pretty! Now go outside. Art style. It's so cute. You step outside into a humid marsh and immediately stub your toe on a twisted root. Ouch. Close your eyes for a wink and the next thing you know the whole yard's gone to weeds. Somewhere in the distance you can hear braying through the dense bramble. Where'd that cross-eyed Burligo get to? He could at least put those gnashes to good use on this lawn. Press tab to open your map and get a better look at your surroundings. There's the goat. Okay, he's over this way. Oh, I can walk around with WASD as well. Collect some stuff while I'm at it. This is so cute. I love this music as well. There he is. Hi. Bah! Is that what you've got to say for yourself? Actually, the goat coughs up a disgusting hair roll. Yes. Hello? Hello. Can you hear me now? Oh, God. Apologies, it's been so long since I used a mortal vessel. Yuck, there's dirt in its mouth. Poor, poor. You can talk? Of course I can talk. Has your mind become so filled with cobwebs that you've forgotten your old friend? You wound me, madame. It's good to see you up and about. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever awaking. Though I suppose time flows strangely in this place. Anyway, I've come to collect. Do you have the amount we agreed upon? Amount? Amount of what? Oh dear. If you really don't remember, we should go over the contract details again. Down there. The goat nods its head toward the ancient stone gateway looming nearby. Just how am I supposed to get through that solid rock? You're the one who sealed it last. Take a closer look and I'm sure it will come back to you. Open your witch's eye with G to inspect objects and creatures and discover their weaknesses. Oh, G. Oh. Usually large standing stone wrapped with enchanted engravings. Unveiling powder. Recipe land. Don't underestimate your senses, my dear. You may be old, but you can see things others cannot. Hidden weaknesses lying below the surface. See you later, newbie. Have a good day. I can see it now. There are shallow runes etched into the surface of the stone, but they're too faint for me to read. The powder of unveiling ought to do the trick. If you hadn't made a snack of my book, I wouldn't have to retranscribe my recipes. I shall not be held liable for any losses or inconveniences incurred in the result of abyssal possession. By inspecting objects and creatures, you can learn new recipes to craft in your grimoire. What do I need for this? Oh, those mushrooms. Oh, I picked those up. That's nuts. And I want one of those in the trunk, right? The little feet. Little pitter patter of feet. Where'd the mushrooms go? Did I already have them? No, another one. There was a mushroom here. Alright. Let's go look for some more mushrooms. Some shears will come in instantly. Oh, there. Alright, sweet. You smear a handful of the glowing powder onto the runes of the doorway. A cool blue light emanates from the glyphs and envelops the entrance in its aura. You squint, attempting to discern the meaning of the letters. They appear to begin of some obscure runic alphabet. What gibberish is this? It looks like it was carved by a frightened hen. It must be written in the umbral tongue. Allow me to translate. The goat steps up to the doorway and pauses. Well, what does it say? The goat swings its shaggy head towards you. Dark matted wool obscures the creature's beady eyes. I cannot see. Unbelievable. What help are you then? I didn't come here to help. I came to collect. Now do something about this mop of hair. Fine. I think I have some rusty old shears down in the garden. Those are the shears we'll need for the reeds as well. There we go. Get that twine just in case. You can see, with much protesting and a nicked ear, you shear away the clumps of dirty hair from the goat's eyes. Ah, much better. Oh my. Were you always this grotesque, or is my memory failing me as well? Watch your tongue, or I'll give it a good snip too. Now, can you read the runes or not? Yes, Oh, hold on. I need a new chair. This one, pushing me off. A space beneath. She sleeps alone. Tokens given up to the unknown. Sorry. I haven't slept very well. Fires of fall shall unroot the stone. Braziers burn and await the crone. Crone? Who's it calling a crone? And what are these tokens I'm to burn? Perhaps you ought to take a closer look at those braziers. Little remains in this brazier, but an undeniably acrid smell. Dog hair, blue feather, frog slime, shiny stone. That's supposed to swallow any of those powers asleep. I don't think so, but feel free to sift through this creature's leavings if you want to be completely sure. However, there's a whole world outside this little swamp. You know, see the gateway over there, the one with the lovely green flame? The goat motions to the far side of your yard. I guess a brisk walk in the woods would do these creaky joints some good. Too much time indoors is bad for the humours. Is it this way? No, other way. Thick tangled vines have overgrown the ruined entrance. Something sharper than your fingernails we need to get through. Ooh, into the darkness. Snipping and tearing your shears make short work of the bramble. Let's go. You cut your way through the remaining vines and suddenly step into a cold stone dais. Time seems to flow backwards, or maybe it speeds forwards. An oppressive, star-filled void stretches as far as you can see, though there is no wind or sound in this void. A warm fall breeze and of the chirping of birds seizes your attention. A doorway. Ooh. This is cool! I guess we'll have all these different areas to explore. What's that? Hearth seed. Oh, cool. Bring me back home. Hatchet might break this apart. Well, I don't have a hatchet. Oh, what's that? Simple trap is what I need. Oh, who are you? Birdwatcher. The woman spins around on her heels so quickly she nearly hits you with a spyglass. Ah, you startled me. Can't you see I'm busy with my scientific research? Research? What is it you're looking for with that contraption? Why, the famed indigo-tufted forest lark that's said to be native to this forest and oblivious woman's hat. I haven't, sorry. Shame. Well, it's never too late to open one's eyes to the wonders of the natural world. You never know what you'll discover. She points at a nearby woodland creature, stuffing its cheeks with seeds. Take that squirrel, for example. Spend a few moments watching its behavior and you'll learn everything you need to know about it. Observation is key. Now, if you don't mind, I wouldn't want to miss making an exciting new discovery. The bluebird glances vacantly at you before pooping on the brim of the woman's hat. Squirrels. Have a trap. No, I've learned some recipes. I need one of those ones I already have, and craft all the insects. Green twine. Oh, I want some of that. So then I can make oh! Meaty morsel. Wow. Hatchet. Well, have a good wander around. Pick up some stuff. Oh, some more of those things. Oh, hi. You want frogs? Ragamuffin! Oh, lady, what's with that great stinking pot in your head? I would ask the same about all those stinking frogs in your trousers. Oh, you're just jealous. The boy fumbles between trying to wrangle all his frogs and swiping ineffectually at wayward fireflies with a shoddy-looking bug net. Struggling a little more than you can handle, eh? What exactly are you hoping to accomplish, flailing about like that? Are you daft? Me frogs are hungry, so I gotta catch some of these fireflies to feed him. He takes another wild swing, missing his target entirely. Why don't you let me take a few of those frogs off your hands for a moment? That would let you swing that net properly. Oh, I see how it is. You're after me precious prizes. Well, how about I give you the net and you catch me some fireflies? Then maybe I'll think about trading you one of my froggies. It's a fairy! That's all of them. Well, these hoppers aren't going to stick around with empty bellies. The faster you catch those fireflies, the faster we can eat. The frogs can eat. The boy shakes the jar, rattling the captured insects like pennies in a piggy bank. Oh, these are nice and juicy. The lads are going to feast tonight. Now, how about our deal? You agreed to trade me one of your pets there. Ha ha ha, what deal? I don't remember making no. Frog squirms out of the boy's overalls and plops down by his feet with a wet slap. Dang it, there goes Slippery Pete. He takes a clumsy swipe at the amphibian, but the creature squeezes out of his grasp and bounces into the underbush. Ah, shucks, I never liked him anyway. If you can catch him, he's all yours. Mine. Oh, I got some frog slime. Okay. What else do I need? Should have quite a bit of stuff now. Yeah. Fairy dust. I was looking for that fairy I killed. Lol. Rodent Lord! What did I want? Oh, frog slime is for the thing, right? Wait for the dog hair and the shits. No. Need a blue feather from one of those birds now. Oh, he's got a hatchet. Hey, you there, give me a hand, would you? With probably go about the frogs and eat bugs or some such nonsense. Anyway, I need help clearing away some of these dead logs. It's late in the season and the woods have started to rot. Just be careful of the purple mushrooms that sometimes grow inside. They'll make you powerful sleepy if you breathe in the spores. As much as I do love poisonous fungi, I'm not much of a lumberjack. Nonsense. Anyone can experience the joys of splitting a fine stump. Here, my boy won't be needing this hatchet, missing his hatchet. Or something. You just want attention. It's gonna be one of those streams, isn't it? You're not gonna leave me alone. Are you missing your dad? Is that it? Are you confused because Mum's home and Dad isn't? Is that it? Is it so confusing? Is it so confusing for your little noggin? Poor little pretty head. Alright, I need to make another snapshot. I'm gonna get one of those birds. Some twine. A fairy. Oh, it's there. You ready for some kitty cam? He's gonna be mischief, then he's gonna be on camera. so it's gonna be a while still. Pardon me, but I was just admiring that fine canine over there. You point to a straggly looking mutt patrolling the yard. May I give her a petting? Oh, you can try, but I wouldn't if you value your fingers. She's a touch bitey today and doesn't much like people going near the ovens. I have a way with animals. Surely I can find somebody to calm her down. She is sporific morsel. What's that? Jar of water. I'll have to come back later then. Oh man, oh jeez. I don't know about this. He tapped the man's shoulder and nearly tumbles headfirst into the well. Ah! What's the matter with you? I could have fallen in. Then perhaps you shouldn't be leaning over the edge. I like some wobbly stalk. What's so interesting about this well anyways? Well, my grandpappy used to tell me that people drop all sorts of treasure down there, just waiting for someone to dig it up. Got myself a trowel and thought I'd give it a go. But the rope's out, and it looks like awful dark and damp. I get goosebumps just thinking about all the ghoulies that might be lurking down there. In the shadows. Ever consider that those ghoulies might get goosebumps thinking about you lurking up here in the sunlight? No, not really. Not sure if that makes me feel any better about them. Actually, maybe the business of treasure hunting isn't for me after all. Here, why don't you take my trowel? I don't think I'll be needing it. You can go down the well and see those ghoulies yourself. This old well is deep and dark. You might be able to climb down it, but the rope has long since rotted away. Need some reedy twine. Spook hair in my mouth. Oh, there we go. Getting all kinds of crafty stuff now. What did I need to read twine for? I know the rope, but there was something else. It was just down here. Oh, I think it was for a trap, right? Hey, Jackie, next to the host. Hold on, I'm gonna alter my settings a little bit. There we go. What's up here? Oh, is this a town? Guess I can't go in there. Okay, I need to find a well. Forest well. Or maybe it's the one that I've just been down. Maybe there'll be some stuff down there. And I craft one of these. No, wait, do I need? Yeah. To catch a bird. There we go. There's a blue feather. Alright, now more reedy twine. If I need it. Do I? Oh, I can use it. You toss a length of strong homemade rope down the darkness. It seems like it should support you without a fuss. Into the well. Oh, I guess I can get some water here. Oh, I need a jar. Trowel. Oh, look, a frog. There we go. Oh, shiny stone. I need a jar. Locked. Yeah, I get it, but like, how do I open? Oh, I get a jar from the kiln dude, I guess. Alright, let me go back up. Pet the baby. Where's the... Yeah, it's the kiln dude. Wow. Did you find my dog a treat yet? No, I need one of your jars. There we go. This book's like laying on my hand as well. He's like laying against my arm. It's very uncomfortable. I don't feel like I can move. Campfire ember. Cool. Didn't I craft one of those? There we go. Ah! Frog slime blue for the shiny stone dog head. That's all I need for the braces. I should head back home now. But wait, what about this stuff? Oh. Oh, Soot Sprite. Cute. Oh, my mate is stealing stuff from you. That's so heckin' cute. Let's head back. Hi, Jess. Good morning. Hope you're well. We've got a sleepy spooky. This is a brand new game. And so far it's super cute and kind of funny. Wait, it's an offering. Dog hair. Dog hair to take a moment to fall from your fingers, fluttering down at the basin one by one. The fur bristles into a foul-smelling coils before erupting into a cold green flame. Awaits an offering. Have a blue feather. A strong force pulls the feather down into the large basin like a magnet. It bursts into a bright flash of light as cold flames engulf its essence. What's it about? We're a witch. We live in a little cottage in this little part of the forest, and this goat has came into our cottage, woke us up, and then started talking about a contract, but we can't remember the contract, so we have to light these braziers and figure out what's going on. And we've just been through a portal into a different forest to collect all the stuff for the offerings. You drop the stone into the basement with a resounding chiming sounds. Fractures trace across the pebble before it cracks open and a gold-green light swallows it within its frames. Frog slime. Gently squeeze the globs of wet slime from your satchel into the basement. The mucus bubbles and pops before cold flames reduces into a fine odorless ash. The emerald flames of the braziers place strange shadows across the stone doorway. You watch as fingers of shadow crawl up the rock face and crack open the solid granite like stale bread. The stone crumbles away into the darkness, revealing a yawning stairway descending down into the cold earth. After you, madame? I mean, I guess. Oh. Sleeping maiden. Encased inside a gilded crystal coffin lies the body of a young woman. Though she sleeps in an enchanted slumber, her ageless features express a deep sadness. The sound of cloven hooves echo against the marble floor as the goat comes to your side. Quite something, isn't she? Do you remember bringing her to me? I brought her to you? Why? Who is she? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is you brought her lifeless form to my doorstep and begged me to save her soul. Save her from what, and why is she asleep? Why, from the 12 wicked souls whom you said wronged her in life, villains who deceived her and cheated her and broke her spirit. And as we agreed, here she will sleep until our contract is fulfilled, until you bring me those 12 wicked souls. What? I remember no such contract. Our pact is binding, regardless of what you do or do not remember. At the ghost words, you feel something hard and dark locked away in the depths of your heart. It speaks the truth. And just why should I do your bidding? Seems like a lot of bothersome trouble to me. Why do I care about some sleeping beauty? Bring me the 12 souls, and I will release the sleeping maiden from her slumber. Our agreement will be fulfilled. Who knows, in time you may even remember why you brought her to me in the first place. Or, you can simply return to the comfort of your little hovel, where you will waste away until the weeds grow so thick that not even your shears will be able to cut you free, and your mind will stay as empty as that grimoire of yours. But it is a big decision to make so hastily. Why don't you sleep on it? A heavy weight fills your marrow. Your eyelids flutter, barely able to stay open. Well, what have you done to me? I can't stay awake. Oh, that was a well-timed yawn. It's so cute, right? I love the little art style. Oh, I'm back in my little hole. Such a cute cottage. Oh, sorry. Good morning. I trust you made up your mind. Will you collect the souls I've asked for, or would you prefer to stay stuck in this festering swamp? Alright, no need to get your horns in a twist. I'll do as you ask. You haven't given me much choice. Splendid. As it happens, I can already sense the first 4 souls we seek. 2 are in the forest, another in the swamp to the north, and the last in the fields to the south. Could you be more specific? Near a shapely stump, perhaps inside a tree with a face, by an overgrown mushroom grove? What do I look like? A compass? Go out there and look for yourself. Press tab to view. Okay. But hold on, do I have to go through the thing? I'll cut down some reeds in case I need them. There's some. There's some more. Oh, give me another one. No, just the one? Okay. Does it mean through here? The bear in the forest, that has to be it. I think this is a different forest. Whoa! Ah! It's a fucking ant. Humble basement, once perhaps part of a lovely plaza, now more than a bird bath. The soundtrack's really relaxing. Oh, hi! Weeping maiden. You approach a young woman weeping sorrowfully into her palms. She catches her breath for a moment and looks out longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears well up in her eyes, and she buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama well left alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of your maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you, you're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corner of her eyes. Swallowing the last of her sobs, she composes herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man with the voice of a meadowlark. I get it. He dumped you. Well, don't worry, there's plenty of other frogs in the swamp. What? No, he loves me, and I him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited under the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break. Maybe he just wasn't that into you. The woman snaps at you with sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me. We are destined to be together. She slips back in the melancholic gaze over the lake. Even now I can hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dull sounds of lapping waves and quacking waterfowl, faint noises of some faraway stringed instrument whisper through the reeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just man in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere, I know it. She crumbles into another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears. Now, I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find this tardy bard of yours and... I'll go find where this tardy bard of yours has run off to. Oh, wait. Yeah, go on, pick that up. Oh, what are they? Can I catch you? Nope, okay. Dreadful doll. What's this? What a pretty tree. An assemblage of detritus and fey saliva, but none that some tiny beings call home. Oh. Elusive pixie dancing upon the breeze without a care beyond the fairies. And veiling powder. I have some of that. I know how to make it. Skeeter snoot. Okay, what was I doing? Unveiling powder. Oh good, I can craft some. Come here. Oh, the beating heart means I need health. Okay. I can make one of those. What's that? Bait stick. Okay, I don't think I can go up there yet. Okay. So there's a whole lot to do. Fun. Wait! Cinderbox. An inscrutable construction of the Fey folk. Okay. Oh, a little cottage. Oh, it is the same place. Just got to a different part of it. Okay, cool. Hi. Oh, hello there. So sorry. I think I managed to get most of this debris off the road. Looks like you made a fine wreck. What on earth happened to your cart? Yes, well, you see, I was sent on a very important mission. My other captain, the bear. The bear, you say? What sort of mission? It's my job to make sure the lakeshore camp is well stocked with provisions, but more importantly, a steady supply of honey for the bear's favourite mead. I was just on my way back from the apiary with a cart full when a deer or something darted out of nowhere. It jostled my poor mule so bad that she broke her bridle and ran off. My own heart nearly leapt out of my ribcage. Piled the darn cart right into the ditch she did. Now every barrel is smashed and I can't bring myself to report back empty-handed. The bear will have my guts for garters, I'm sure of it. The bear sounds like quite a brute. Oh, you don't know the half of it. If he doesn't get his honey mead, Heads will roll. Maybe you could lend me a hand. I can't very well put this broken cart back together. No, nothing like that, but could you take a message to the sergeant of the Lakeshore camp? He's a reasonable fellow, let him know what happened, and maybe he can get me out of this bind. Pardon me. You can get to the Lakeshore camp if you follow the road northwest of here. I need to stay with the cart and assess the damages. Oh, okay. Oh, hi. Good day to you. Frog. Mine. Oh, a hopper leg. I just want to wander around and collect stuff. Look, a little gnome. Here's my talk. Hey! Right, Spook, I've got to move you. You're such a chunk. You can't just be laying on my arm like that. Hold on a second, I'm gonna put him in its bed. I don't know why, but he is so completely against his bed right now. Okay. Nothing over here? Okay. Alright. A turkey. Oh, vicious. Oh, apiary. Sorry, we're closed for the season. You'll have to come back later. Bah. Bah. Oh, eat that. I just want some mummy cuddles. He can't have mummy cuddles right now. I'm busy. Alright, how do I get back out? There we go. Okay. He said follow the road northwest. Okay. You and your frogs. Fucking hell. Sorry, I'm gonna go on a quick break. Bear with me. absolutely freezing in here. I thought the boiler must be off, and I was right, so I switched it back on. Oh, filled it back up. Yeah, this is okay. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, no one but our soldiers allowed inside the lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news of your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent only if the only thing that's urgent is the line for the latrine, or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right, Captain Bear is in a right foul mood. You can't come in unless you want good thrashing. The guard almost has to shout over the clattering din coming from inside the camp. You heard him. It's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail granny like you need that beast. Near that beast. One guard turns to the other with a conspiratorial shrug. Yeah, but who are we to say what's good for her health? Oh, yeah, you're right. We might be convinced to look the other way if we was fairly compensated. Right, fairly compensated, of course, and be sticking our necks out after all. You carefully press the heavy gold coins into the palm of the waiting guard. There, I expect you two to divide them evenly amongst yourselves. Right, one for you and two for me. What? You mean two for me and one for you? I'm the one who does all the real guarding around here. You still owe me for that game of dice you lost. You cheated me. Give me them coins. The two guards fall into fisticuffs and roll into the bushes, leaving the gate of the camp wide open. Oh, that looks like the bear. As you cautiously approach, the bear drains the last of his enormous tank gun and smashes it against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. And then I walloped him just like that, so next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skew you like a fish and leave your guts for the gulls. Suddenly noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear bellows to the skies. More mead, you yelly-bellied worms, more drink. Bring me the delicious honey mead. Soldiers taking cover nearby exchange nervous glances at each other, none wanting to confront the bear. There's no more honey mead. The bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lips, and his bleary eyes slowly focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves to you with a great maced spike. Say, now that funny-looking helmet, soldier. I ever tell you the time I crushed the bucket-headed barbarians of the western mountains? You decide that now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings rather than make yourself an uncomfortable prop in his war stories. The bear kicks an empty tankard at you as you retreat back to the camp. That's right, go get me more mead, you good-for-nothing slaggard. Take cover. The frantic-looking officer shouts hurried orders at whoever will listen, but most of the camp shoulders are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man the gates, you over there, square the perimeter, we just need to hold out a little longer. Sir, we're running out of men, where's that damn shipment of honey? You step over in a conscious moment to address the man in charge. I might be able to answer that question. Who let this old bat into the camp? I found your quartermaster is having a bit of cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Oh, curse my rusty breeches. Without that honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear's gonna flatten the whole camp when he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all this ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy. But once we set up camp, he likes to use his poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquests. The only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking, guzzles up so much honey mead that we have to brew right here in the camp just to keep up. He points to a squat-looking device truck near some tents, a portable brewery. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we can ever calm the bear down. He'll smash us all to paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear's so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's about time he received a dose of his own medicine. You inspect the brass contraption, a tank here, a hopper there, a bitter smell of alcohol is diffused into well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. This seems simple enough. I should be able to concoct just the potion for your troubles. The rattled sergeant shrugged his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think it'll help, but you need to find feel of the darn thing first. Our supplies are a mess, so you'll have to figure it out on your own. You open up the brewery and inspect its complicated innards. 5 jars of water. I can order the twigs. Cinder box. I'll need some jars. Can I go out this way? No. Honestly, I need a cinder box. How do I make that? Yeah. Oh, I can make them. Oh, I need rodent water. Didn't I get that from, like, killing a squirrel? You open the bird, you expect it's complicated, and it's put in a cinder box. Alright, I just need 5 jars of water. Nice one. Alright, sweet. Alrighty. We're gonna need 5 pots from the kiln dude. Which is here. Okay, almost straight ahead. The patchy little Pete's. Is that dog still asleep? No, I have to make another one of those. No more pots. Where am I gonna find more pots? Hey, Callie. Yeah, it's super cute. The music seems strongest on the shore, but even here you can't place the source. Seems to be emerging from the half-sunken room poking out of the lake's waters. Maybe that fool bird's hiding way out there, but I swim as well as I hens fly. Suddenly some unfeeling chin mockingly in your ear. Yo-ho, hee-hee, the musical man you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there, just a nattering laughter bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit. I need some of this stuff. You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Act, let me go, you nubbly paw, you're crushing the life out of me. You trifling little pest, what do you know about that music? Music, what music? All I hear is the slapping waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkly old ears must be full of bugs. Don't you please smile with me, I'll pop off your head like a daisy. Ooh, you mean that music? That's the sound of the snake's traveling circus. I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the door's the thing that travels. You see, and now the door's out on the lake, but you'll never get in. You give the wretched sprite a good shake, and shower the glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake, or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. Ack, only faithful can show the way. Dirty fairies build a bridge. keep all your big folk out unless the snake invites them in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge? Ha, we're pixie, not one of those flamby-pamby mushroom herders. Besides, the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. The creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh look, there's a fairy now, why don't you ask her? You turn to look, but in your moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. Ouch, you sneaky little blighter. Springing free from your grasp, the slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. You look down at your dust-covered hand. Fairy or not, this bridge must be around here somewhere. I wonder if I can reveal it. No? I need some jars for the water. Oh, I hate it. Oh, there we go. Changeling root. Ooh. Hydrate. Okay. I don't know how much water I've got left. Not much. It needs to change. So it's these things I need, I think. What do I need to make a dreadful doll? Swamp. Alright, so I can't do this one yet. I think I'll maybe just have to go and like look around and see what I can find in the other areas. Hold on, text from Mom. Lakeshore path. That's where the bear was. So I need to go. Let's try and go up here. Let's try and go into the swamp. It's a fucking ant! But yeah, this game, hold on, there's a command. If you put exclamation point witch, but witch with a Y instead of an I. Can I catch those? Nope. Oh, hi. Who's there? My eyes have gone milky. Please come a little closer, sister. I don't believe we've met before. Why do you call me sister? I don't need sight of someone as. I don't need sight to see who once also signed a dark contract. The woman looks blindly through you, though you can sense her focus. Contract? So you've had dealings with that damnable goat too? What sort of pact did he rope you into? Oh, you know how it is. I was young, and he was no goat when I knew him. We used to dance naked under the blood moon and raise the dead. Ah! Hey, Risa, thanks for the host. And raise the dead to frighten dull country folk. Ah, but it's ancient history now. Old age come for us all, and eventually you've got to hang up the sacrificial dagger and settle down into the comforts of retirement. I know the feeling. I miss my cozy chair and little fireplace. Seems like a fine spot you've got here. Well, it's not all posies and pumpernickel. She clutches worriedly at the moth-eaten blanket in her lap. What's rattled your bones? Maybe I can help. It's my dear old husband, handsome chap, although a bit clumsy. He had trouble trying to weed out some swamp traps from the yard. Awful things like to snap at your toes when you're not looking. Anyway, he twisted his ankle pretty bad, went off into the sick house to have it looked at. That was a few days ago. He should have been back by now. And these legs haven't worked right in decades, so I can't even go to check up on him. I've been so worried I even thought about making another contract. Don't you dare, you just wait here. I'll go find him and see what the bother is. Thank you, sister. The sick house is down the road to the west. Be careful of the critters along the way. They've got a taste for blood. Oh! It's a big old gator. Not just a full-grown dragon, but... Not a full-grown dragon, but just as mean. Snicrifice? Oh, Snacrifice. She is. I think I'll need to scale off him at some point. Ooh, look at this dude. Creepy. I loves it. Thick moss growing on the massive fallen trunk seems to recoil at your touch, revealing strange etchings on the bark below. Slowly, a spark of swirling energy seeps forth from the waterlogged wood until an ethereal doorway opens before you. Ew. Not just yet, I don't think. Smoke pellet, oh dear. Who are you? Are you friendly? Unless he likes you. Fat troll sits squarely in the middle of the bridge, busy scratching an itch on his back with a fallen tree. His unmatched girth blocks the path forward. Out of the way, you big galoot. He shifts his mass and releases a loud fart as you attempt to circumvent him. Woof, fine, keep your bridge. I'll come back when the vapors have dispersed. Ugh. Spirit salts. Alright, where's the sick house? This reminds me so much of Don't Stop. Yeah, it's a similar kind of, oh, what's the word? Oh, and a sick house. It's a similar kind of, like, playstyle. I haven't played a lot of Don't Starve, though. Oh, here we go. Hi! Oh, it's the plague! Hold on now, the sick house is full to the brim, festering with disease. Don't you know there's a deadly plague going around? A plague, you say? This is the first I've heard of it. Oh, it's terrible. It affects the young and old, the healthy and infirm alike. We're so swamped with patients I can barely catch my breath. So what are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be inside tending to the ill? We've just got so many bodies piling up. Someone has to bury them before they spread sickness further. She drops her voice to a whisper, looking ashamed. It's gotten so crowded I've even had to dump some in the swamp. That seems unethical. But don't worry, the leech is inside working her miracles on the other patients. They couldn't be in better hands. The leech? That's the doctor of this place? The best in the land. Don't dare think about how much worse it would be without her skills. I need to speak with her. I'm checking up on someone who came through here. Sorry, I can't on good conscience allow a person of your, years to enter such an infectious space without proper inoculation. But with all the patients, we're low on medicine, and I'm afraid I don't have any spare. Bah, what's a simple booster shot made from anyway? There's plenty of medicinal ingredients right here in the swamp. I'll go get them myself. Having lunch? I need some lunch! Pretty basic prescription if you bring the components. I'll be able to mix and administer it, then you can go inside. I'll need 3 milligrams of bug ichor extract, 5 grams of toxic thistle powder, and some lazy grass to numb the pain. Oh dear. Alright then. Then we shall see. Hold on, I need a big stretch. Bait stick. Cool. Oh, it goes into there. Snail shell. What do I need to get those? Spirit salts. Embalming salts? How do I get embalming salts? Unveiling powder. Alright, use up my bait stick. Dang. Okay, we've got all the buck. I need more thistles and lazy grass. Let's look for some thistles. Ah. What's in here? Ooh! Cool! Oh, there's a thistle. Another one. Okay, we've got all the thistles we need. Now I need some more lazy grass. That was in another direction though. Maybe up here? Plant growth throughout has lifted this body almost standing. Ooh! have to find some lazy grass from somewhere else. Oh, did I tell you guys I stretched my ear up again last night? So I'm at 2 millimeters now. We're getting there. Baby steps. Alright, lazy grass. Hey you! You know where I find some lazy grass? Man, for clay isn't what it used to be. Hey! I need some pots. Where the heck did I find lazy grass? I already have some, so I must have found it somewhere. Where's my map? Field mod path? I'll try going down there. I think this is the way. So is it in here? Vegetal farmer. A hefty gourd stands before you, wiping the beads of dew off his bumpy forehead. He tilts up the brim of his hat and greets you with what you interpret as a smile. Welcome to my farm, stranger. What brings you out here? How's it growing? Oh, you know, not so bad. Trying my best to win the harvest competitions this year. Well, you look to be making good progress. I'm sure you'll be a shoo-in for the blue ribbon. You would think so, wouldn't you? But every year, without fail, that sour ox takes the prize. No matter how hard I work, I come to outgrow his crops. Careful now, you're beginning to sound like a sore loser. Yeah, sore loser, just think it's quite suspicious. Last year, the ox and his family grew the largest corn cobs I've ever seen. I was only barely able to get second place because of my own little helpers. He motions to animated turnips and potatoes busy with minimal farm work. But this year, his crops are larger than before. Even though his family is nowhere to be seen, it doesn't make any sense to me. He's working the fields by himself. What happened to his family? That's the fishy part. No one knows. They just disappeared one day, and the ox has said nothing. What does that sound suspicious? Maybe I'll go ask him myself. Yeah. His farm is down to the southwest. You can't see it. You must go back to work. Veggies won't grow themselves, you know. I don't know what the fuck that was. Where the fuck is lazy grass? I'll get my lazy ass to find some lazy grass. Bok. That's a pheasant. Oh. Peer through the hedgerow and see a ramshackle encampment strewn with the plunder, cutpurses, and brigands. Pick their nails with dangerous-looking daggers. I got nothing to gain from this nest of knaves, but I make myself scarce before they see me. You scamper back to the safety of the road. I'm gonna have to go there at some point. I know I am. There's the lazy grass! Aha! Do I have all of it now? I'll get some more just in case. If I can find it. Oh, there's one more. There's another one. Oh. Oh, there's a lot there. Hey, this is private property. What are you doing trespassing on my land? I just came to admire the glow of your crops, Master Ox. I heard you produce the most beautiful, bountiful produce in the land. Ha, well you heard right. I work day in and day out until my hands are raw and my back is broken. But you won't find a farm anywhere else. Find a farm. You're sure to take first prize at the Harvest Festival again. You and your family must be so proud. The ox spits on the tiled soil. Pah, those lazy louts never understood the pride and joy of devoting oneself to the land. What good's a family that gripes about the hard labor? We'd never have won any of those competitions if it wasn't for my sacrifice. Where is your family then? I can't help but notice you're working all by yourself. If you must know, those damnable bandits out by the South Brigade stormed in the place one night and stole them away. Bandits, told you. You don't seem very concerned about getting them back. Ha, I'm better off. For all that I know, they could have been already ransomed off with the fertilizer. But if you're so worried, why don't you go talk to those bloody brigands yourself? Now get your big nose off my fields, or I'll toss you in the compost heap. Fair enough. Dreadful doll. Skeeter's snoot. Which spice? Magic paste. I need a cow. I need a fucking... I don't know where to get pots. It keeps telling me to get water. I have nothing to get water with. What do you want? Digestive tablets. I have newt. Goblin snot. Ew. Good idea. That looks like a changeling. Do you guys have any pots? I'd really like a pot. Oh my goodness. Snag vine. Ah! Okay, not a changeling. It's a nice sunflower seed field. Alright. What do I need for these dudes again? The dreadful doll. I'm gonna have to go all the way back up to the swamp. Well, I've got the thing for the leech now anyway, so... On closer inspection, this mound of hay appears to have been delivery woven in a wickerwork structure. You carefully pluck a single piece of straw from its center, and the whole bundle begins to swell and unravel until a gaping vortex opens before you. Aha! I'm gonna go to the swamp. Shortcuts! How do I get those things again? Oh, it's those things that use the smoke pellets. Aha! I need more frog slime. Well, there's a lot of frogs around here, isn't there? Hey, there's one. Just heard another one. There. There's loads of them somewhere around here. There's one. I don't want to use one of the pellets if I'm only going to get one of them, you know what I mean? Spread salts. Hey Lisa! Thank you so much for the host. How are you doing? This game is so cute. I think you'll really like it. Although there is quite a bit of reading. Oi oi. Ah! Bait stick. Cool. That bait stick disappeared quick. Unless I picked it up, did I? No. Dang it. Okay, let's go back to the sick house, see what we can do about the leech. Just got home, went to B&M, got some suck and fillers, but was halfway through, my tummy went so bad I had to go fillers, come home. Oh no! Have that. Place a sloshing job, I go on the nurse's hands. She inspects it suspiciously, doesn't ask where it came from. You have to go back later on. I need 3 milligram. Oh, yeah. Have some toxic thistle. You snap off a few spiny thistles and pass them to the nurse. She's careful not to prick herself on the sharp ends. Only, yeah. Lazy grass. Takes the dried grasses you have been so careful to keep intact and immediately crushes them into a powder. Nods at you, gathering all the materials into a small hand-sized mortar, and hold your breath as she mashes everything into a slimy, sticky liquid. Not the most pleasant stuff, but I assure you that it beats growing lumps where no lumps should be. Speak for yourself, one can never have enough lumps. Yeah, excited for I am. So much. We're gonna play all night. The nurse shrugs at you, sucking up the bubbling mixture into an oversized syringe. She gestures for you to hold out your arm. So excited. Woo! After stabbing into your flesh several times and fails to find any veins at the point of a needle. Sorry, you seem to have some strange physiology. Bah, give it here, I'll do it. You seize the injector and jab it into your arm without further fuss. A cool sensation climbs your fingertips. You doubt the medicine will have any effect, but at least it should make the nurse happy. There, I feel much better. Can I go inside now? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. You should be immune to the plague for the time being. Just be quick, the leech is very busy. Table 6 or 7. Whip! It's gonna be good. So good. Oh, I'm doing a stretch. Ah! I think I'm gonna do another half hour maybe of this. And then I'm gonna go make some lunch. The doctor slithers from one patient to another, checking off little boxes on a clipboard. From under her wide-brimmed hat, she appears to notice you enter, but pays you no mind. You must be the leech. I was hoping you could help me find one of your patients. Do you have the symptoms? Crackling of the bones, oozing eyes, skin rot, perhaps a yellow liver. Let's get you examined. The leech extends her toothy snout, prodding your body and searching for some hidden malignancy. You slap her away with a swift palm. If it's sickness you're looking for, you won't find it on me. My dear, we are all sick with something. Whether it's a broken heart or a broken arm, we all suffer in one way or another. You peer through her tightly wrapped garments and see a deep darkness underneath. Despite the warmth in her words, there is a sense of hunger and urgency in her tone. I am here to heal, to mend, to put all of your troubles at ease. Now tell me, what ails you? I told you already, I'm in perfect health. I'm here to find someone, a man who came through here with a sprained ankle. Half the patients who come to me have twisted this or broken that. Before the pox sets in, that is. Can you be more specific? What does he look like? Oh, I'm not sure. Well then how do you expect me to help you? Come back to me when you know who you're looking for. You look about the sick house at the coughing, wheezing, bedridden souls. Perhaps some of them will be able to identify their missing husband. There was a fellow with dark hair, dark eyes. I missed that man with the beard. You don't know where that short fellow got to. Is it the beardy guy you're looking for? They're sleeping. Husband? Yeah, he had darker complexion than me. Can't find the short guy, sorry, can't help you. You don't know where that short fellow got to, eh? Is it the beardy guy? His patient just stares in the distance, silent. Leave me alone. What's that? It's a wine. Well, do you have a better idea who you're looking for? Shorter than most. Oh, sorry. I slept awful last night and my back's killing, so I'm stretching a lot. Ugh. I'm gonna need a bit more than that. Dark end features. Narrowing it down, give me something else. Wore a full beard. Ah, yes, I remember that poor man now. He came in with a swollen ankle, but on his journey through the swamp he must have contracted the plague. His condition declined rapidly. I'm sorry to say in the end there wasn't much I could do for him except make him comfortable. He's dead? What sort of sick house is this anyway? My condolences, really. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to doing what I can for the living. At least tell me where his wife might collect his body. The nurse outside seems to be having trouble keeping track of them all. I'm sorry, that information is reserved for the next of kin. Judging by your physique, I wouldn't say you were related to the deceased in the slightest. The doctor turns away from you to prepare vials of medicine. Better return the old woman in the swamp with the bad news. Oh. The poor old lady. Come here, come here. Come here. Come here, Froggy. Oh, what am I? Got him. Thanks, newbie. I'm in a sec. Aha. Where was she? She is here, isn't she? Yeah. Do you have news of my husband? He should have been back from the sick house by now. You bow your head in condolence. I'm sorry to say that your husband has passed away. The leech said he fell ill with the plague. Rather than grief, the expression of mild annoyance crosses the woman's face. Oh, what a nuisance. You don't seem that upset by the news. Well, he was getting on in years. It was bound to happen sooner or later. I just didn't think it would be from some measly plague. Of all things. So, where's the fool now? I'm not sure. The leech wouldn't tell me. But her assistant mentioned having to dispose of the dead out in the swamp. Ah, Brimstone and Bandersnatch. You know, I'm already in your debt, sister, but can I ask you for another favor? Come on. Oh, it's just a spook in a box. Sorry, yeah. There, I'm hydrated. Ugh, suppose I've already stuck my foot in this mess. What is it? There's an old circle of power just west of here. It served me well in my younger years, and I expect it's still got some juice left. I need you to dust it off and fire it up again. I'd do it myself, but by the time I get there, my poor husband's body won't be reduced to worm farts. What am I to do with this circle? You're a knowledgeable lass. The engravings on the obelisks should explain the rest. I remember seeing it. Oh, there's a lot of you guys here. Can I make another one? Yes. Alright, sweet. Where did she say it was? West. Oh, here it is. Oh! Thank you, newbie. You push out a blanket of thick moss and lichen from the ancient magical pattern carved into the earth. The essence of power wakes at your touch, bringing slight warmth to your fingertips. 4 black stone obelisks surround the ritual spot. You'll need to scrape off more overgrown decay to read the runic lettering engraved on their surfaces. The northern obelisk calls for proof of the dead. The afterlife is nothing if not bureaucratic. A death certificate from the leech would fit the bill. The eastern obelisk is a tooth of a dragon. You haven't seen any real dragons yet, but who knows what's in the swamp. I was going to say there's a drake. The southern obelisk asks for a collection of bodily fluids to breathe new life into the unliving vessel. Apothecary humors. Probably the nurse. The western obelisk requires a source of undead animation. Necromantic charm. Oh, pumpkin jack bone? Didn't I make one of these? I need magic paste. Cow. So I still need a vessel of some kind. Like a jug or a jar. I don't really know what to do. Oh, this is my house. Oh, I needed to make some of these. Go look at the bandits. How do I get those pumpkin things again? Snagvine. Okay, I can make those. And what? Alright, let's see about these bandits. And then what? Ah, sly old fox, how do you manage to get your creaky bones past me grunts? My mooks must have been getting fat round the waist to let you sleep by so easily. Never too old to teach some youngins that the hands are better left out of people's pockets. Next time I catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to recount their fingers. Haha, afraid of nothing, are you? Well, let me be the first to welcome you to our merry camp, though I suspect you didn't come just to scold us. What do you know about the ox who works for the southern fields? He told me his family might come through this way. Oh yeah, we know all about the ox. We also might have seen that family of his. But on the other hand, maybe you didn't. What's it to you? Listen up, you big lug. That information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens. Alright, Granny, no need to get upset. We was just playing games. You know, yeah, we see that family. Boy and his mum, if I remember. Always walking in that big ox's shadow, always looking afraid of him, too. So you didn't kidnap them. Where are they now? You know, you remind me of dear old Ma. She didn't take no guff from no one, neither. She used to bake the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Me and the boys have been awful hungry lately. Thieving is hard work, and crime doesn't always pay. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got my mom's pie recipe right here. Who knows, at a full stomach I might even remember something about that missing family. I need a fucking jar. Where do I get jars from? I'm gonna need another one of those rueful dolls. I don't know where to get jars, guys. Hey, Risa. Oh, I can make a jar. Fucking... After all that. Alright, what do I need? 2 milk. And 5 of these. Oh, cool. Where's the cow? It's down here. What's that? Crow's foot. So what are the crows? I think I saw some along here. I can hear one. There. Snap trap. I think I have some of those. Yep. While I'm here, some more of that, and I can make some more jars. pod especially makes me think of Don't Starve. Gonna get some lunch. Yeah, I'm gonna be going off in a sec to get some lunch as well. Ugh. I need to make one of these again. All green. Wish I could move a little bit faster, but I suppose I'd. Oh, hello. What happened there? So, do you know how to bake? You've got your mom's recipe right here. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I want a pie at my tummy tum tum. Come on then, have a helping. The bandit plunges his hand into the pie, grabbing a fistful. He barks in delight as the wet chunks of pies, filling spat out of his goob. Delicious, just how Ma used to make, but something's different. He picks a small black feather from between his yellowed teeth. Is this crow? I figured you could do with a saving of humility. The gargantuan man's lip began to quiver, great watery tears well up in his beady eyes. What's the matter, dearie? Are the spices too strong? Sniff. No, it ain't the spices. Sniff. It's just. He deteriorates into a great shuddering sobs that shake the camp. Ma always said I was bad seed, said I weren't good for nothing but eating and thieving. But all I really wanted to do was dance. I was gonna make the greatest dancing troupe in the world I've ever seen. I had a name in mind and everything, pick and the leaping pockets. But, ain't been doing nothing but taking, always taking. Ooh, Ma was right, I'm a bad apple. Come on now, try those eyes, you're not all that bad. He snorts a dangling glob of snot back into his nose. Snurf, you really think so? Snurf. You gently reassure him with another helping of pie. Of course not, you're going to tell me all about the Ox's family, aren't you? Oh, right, well, you see, I've been spying on that fox for years. Every full moon he'd go out to his fields all by his lonesome. He'd howl at the sky. What was it he'd say? Oh yeah, he'd yell, Abraca corn cob. Then it always sounded like going to an argument with someone, but there was never anyone else there, except that creepy old scarecrow of his. You pat the sniffing rogue on his stubbly cheek. That's good, lad. Maybe it's time to think about trading the daggers for dance shoes. He stuffed small handfuls of crumbling pie between his bubbling lips. Snurf, yes, ma'am, I'll do it. Yes, I'll do it, I'll dance. Alright. Okay, now I know I can make the fucking pots. Alright, let's head back to the swamp. Where was the portal? Here. Don't I need more milk? I can't remember why, but I've got 3 now. Swamp. Oh, I wanted it for this thing. Now I can go... Where's the dragon? She is. Nice one. This thing. I need some frogs. Yes, will do. There, Drake Fang. You drop the sharp Reptilian fan in the stone basin with a heavy clunk. It spins like a top, emitting a high-pitched whine before shattering into a fine white dust. What was this one? A death certificate. Apothecary humors. You fill the bowl with an offering of anatomic liquids. The fluid slowly disappears as if being drained by some unseen thirst, until only the wet residue remains. And then what else did I need? Necromantic charm. Oh, there we go. You place the token of undeath into the basement. It flitters like a candle for a moment before the shadowy umbra from the outlook snuffs it out. Alright, now we gotta go get the thing from the leech. The death certificate. The shadowy doctor prowls amongst the cots, eyeing the weakest patients with a dark hunger. She snaps a quivering tentacle at you as you approach. Not a step closer, who knows what sort of disgusting melodies you might be carrying. Yes, I'm a pox-ridden wench, I know, but I need a death certificate from you. Specifically of the short-bearded man we spoke about. His wife is in no condition to roll her chair through the swamp, so she's asked me to collect it for her. I don't simply get out the death certificates to anyone claiming to be someone's aunt, grandmother, or friend. This is a legitimate operation. She turns her back to you and rummages through a nearby medicinal closet. Now where has that serum got to? Don't tell me we're already out. What's the matter, out of stock? It's a shame you don't have the time to go out yourself. She tenses at your continued presence. What are you getting at? Medicine for that death certificate. I think it's a fair trade, don't you? Sorry. You would barter when people's lives are on the line? Fine. You'll have your paperwork, you filthy degenerate. Clearly too hungry to speak with you. She stuffs a list of required medicinal supplies into your hand. The leech takes the wings with a surprisingly delicate touch and lays them out carefully along the surface of the clear shelf. Clearly do... stick a snoot. Welcome back. The leech inspects the bulbs before placing each of them carefully into a velvet-lined container alongside other excruciating-looking instruments. I can make a poultice. I can make a whole bunch of poultices. Oh, no, I don't want to leave. I run your errands now. I really must insist on that death certificate. There's no need to get prickly. I have your papers right here. The leech extends her moist arm and thrusts a poorly written note into your hand. You shake the mucus from the paper and try to decipher the loopy, illegible scribbles. You're not even sure that Leech spelled the poor man's name right, but you suppose it's better than nothing. Next time I need a doctor's note, I'm better off forging the signature myself. Alright, let's reanimate some dead. Sup gamers, today we're reanimating the dead? It's gonna be fucking sick, yo. Northern Office Call for the Dead. Death certificate. The human swamp air has made the paper of death certificate soft and damp. As you drop it into the bowl, it decomposes before your eyes until nothing is left. With the final offering accepted, the obelisks surrounding the circle begin to hum. You can hear a strange melody playing through the discordant tones. The carvings on the ground burn with renewed energy, driving away the overgrowth. You're quick to step away as you feel a vacuous force pull at the circle's center. I suppose that's done the trick. Let's see what the writing has to say for itself now. You rotate your head to read the glowing letters on the edge of the circle. Place the vessel of the deceased, yada yada. Recite the evocation of necrodermis. Apply the canopic ointment. Right, seems straightforward enough. All you do is to fetch the body of that poor fool husband who should be here in the swamp somewhere. I wonder if it's one of the ones up by the drake. Oh, this must be where the nurse has been dumping the surplus of corpses. I'll need to take a closer look at each one to find the right fellow. Similar. There's no more here. Where on earth is that stinking body? You'd think I'd be able to find him among the dead here. You watch a particularly bloated fly land on a rotting hand poking out of the muck. Its disgusting proboscis probes at the withered flesh. Two globular red eyes slowly unglue themselves and swivel to boggle at the insect. A huge slime-colored tongue lashes out and pulls the hapless fly into a gaping, toothless maw, along with most of the sunken corpse. Well, I suppose that explains where my misplaced man went. Croak. Can it be? Has a lovely young morsel wandered its way into my palace? You call this filthy bog a palace? He throws his head back, shaking the swamp with burbling laughter. Smaller frogs and newts scurry out of the way to avoid being crushed by his enormous bulk. Har har har, wouldn't you? This place is a veritable bounty of insects, and my subjects have such healthy appetites so they will all grow big and strong. I'd eat you too, but that head of yours looks much too hard. I prefer my food to be nice and tender. Look, you wouldn't by chance have seen an old man pass through here, have you? About yay high, full beard, deadish. The frog taps his fingers against a log, grinning a possibly large grin. Oh yes, I do believe I've seen the chap. He had such a delectable aroma, full of the bone ribs. But I'm sorry to say that once something goes down the hatch, it never sees the light of day again. We'll see about that. I'm sure I can come up with some desserts for you. What time are you going to try some breakwaters? Anytime you guys are up for it, I'm good for it. Frog rolls his eyes around and as if daring you to try something. Oh, the digestive tablets. What's that? Goblin snot? Ew. I'm ready. Everyone else to check. Right? Okie doke. Then I think I'll stop this here. I'm gonna go on. Are you streaming it, Lisa? Is Risa streaming it? Is Mem playing? Are we streaming it? What's happening? it's cold. Give me a sec. Can I save? Hold on. Alright, cool. No stream for me, just wanna hang out with stream so chat can watch. Right on. Okay, I'm gonna give me half an hour. I'm gonna end this. I'll end stream. Give me half an hour. I'm gonna have some lunch, and then I'll come and join you guys. I might stream it into Discord for Jackie. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go get some lunch. So this game has been super fun. Like really fun. I want to come back to it. I think I'm gonna have to. I know how to make pots now. I can stop swearing. So if you guys are interested in that, oh, hold on. There's the link for it. Yeah. Use my Discord. There's my socials. If you've been lurking and you want to hang out after stream, I'll like keep up to date with when streams are. It is so cold today. I'm freezing. Then go ahead and follow me on socials or join our Discord. And yeah. I think we'll be streaming later on tonight because Phasmo update. I don't know if I want to stream Breakwaters. My voice is really tired. Okay. Again, this was awesome. I'm definitely gonna play some more of this. So yeah, you do, Callie. I'll see if I can help you out with it later on. Okay, I'm gonna go get some lunch. I'll talk to you guys soon. Yeah, take care. I'm not gonna raid anyone because I'm just gonna get lunch and then play another game. It's nothing.